What is going on, Herd? Thank you so much for joining for another episode of Cover Lovers, where we talk about this week's incentives as well as some store exclusives. And on this show, we are also going to discuss some of the hot comic books that are going to be coming into SDCC this Wednesday or Thursday, depending if you got preview night or not. And with us, as always, Team Nerd Herder, Mr. CBSI, Mike. How you doing?
I am fantastic. I had a great day today with my 3-year-old. We went on a train ride. It was his first train ride ever, and he had a blast. It was really, really fun. So that was my day today, and I am looking forward to chilling out and going for the long haul today, talking about some covers, and it's great to see you guys. I hope you're all doing great.
Oh, it's great to see you too. Like, train rides are the best. Yeah.
He was like over the moon. You could see it. I have a ton of pictures. It's really funny. He's
That's awesome.
He's hysterical. He's talked about trains basically every day since he could talk.
So. do you have him in a little outfit, conductor outfit? Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I didn't. We didn't go that route. No, but he's in like this like spaceman thing that matched the chair he was sitting in, and it's crazy. He's
nice.
He's a crazy man. He's loving every minute of it.
Very cool. Very cool. What about you, Big Rob? How was your weekend? How are things going?
It was great. It was a wonderful weekend until I got fucking towed. Middle day Sunday. That was fucking awesome. A nice little bill I didn't expect, but that made my day. Everything's good. I already got the Comic-Con Step 1 down. Got my COVID approved. Little wristband, so I'm ready to go for that. I'll have to deal with it the rest of the week.
I don't know about that. That might last you 2 showers.
Yep.
No, man.
You're going to a convention. You don't shower.
No.
No, don't tell people that. Don't listen to him. Don't
get
listen
a bottle.
Never.
Get a bottle of Dove spray. And just.
God,
you
God
like some Axe cologne.
No, God helps us all for sure.
You should always have in your bag a B.O. Be Gone of some kind of spray, Banaka, something.
Adidas cologne.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. What about you, Jeff? How are things?
I'm good. This is Jeff at Geek Driven. I am here for another episode of Cover Lovers. I cannot wait. This week is going to be crazy. So I'm just glad we're here with Mike, though. His summer vacation has now begun.
Yeah. Oh, it's been on. It's been on. It's almost over. We only have a couple of weeks left.
I'm so sorry.
Man.
No, I know.
Too bad you can't be joining us over here in San Diego. I mean, the whole crew's going to be going.
No, I would love to be able to come. I really would. But with a newborn, Heroes Con was my only hurrah this summer. So
understood.
1 year I'll get there.
Well, you can hang out with us, so it would be great.
I would love to do that. That'd be great.
All right. And before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to our Team Nerd Herd moderators, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanna May, and Glenn 2K12. Thank you all so much for making the chat what it is, making this community what it is, and our channel what it is. Definitely appreciate you guys. And also shout out to Eddie, our DJ on Instagram. Just make sure to follow him, Beats by Monster. And let's dive into the chat, and then we can get her started. All right. So I noticed that Mr. Copy 801 was first on the list, and guess what? He was pooping earlier. Where were you? Where were you? And Copy, thanks for stopping by. There you go. There's Copy with his poop. Really appreciate that. Like, we're not gonna have crap this show, I promise you. And then Glenn, thank you for stopping by. Definitely appreciate you guys, as well as Mr. Wong, Something Wong. Thank you for stopping by as always. And then also Doreen, thank you, Batmite, and congratulations on getting that Grail. Definitely appreciate you for stopping by. And then also, I believe we have the Fresh Princess. How's it going? Thank you for spending your time with us on here on a Monday. And then, there we go. Ricardo, thank you again for that Grim. Definitely appreciate it. And Hendrik Pena, Suppening peeps, what is going on? Thank you for stopping by. And we got one more surprise for you guys. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ben. How are you doing?
Ben.
He's on mute.
Yo, you're on mute, Ben.
You
There you
expect
go.
anything more? You're in the wrong place. What's
The
going
band is back together.
Woohoo!
Us-
Oh, look at he wants a high five.
Wonder Twins unite.
That's right. Oh man, Ben, thank you so much for joining us and taking a break from all your whatnot sales.
Yeah.
You're a monster over there, man.
He's
Oh
a
my
Whatnot,
God, that's
whatnot
funny.
loves your ass.
dude. I lurk in his auctions just to give him shit during an auction, or just like to toss like random shit at him. He's got a ton of people in there, and they're loving his shit.
Oh yes, they do, man. You're looking great as always too. Look at that, live and in person. Love it,
Take
love
all
it.
in, folks. It's
Oh
live.
man.
In the box dungeon.
What's going on? Yeah, dude, it's nuts in here. I didn't even know those books I posted hadn't come out yet.
I know.
I'm like, oh, huh. All right.
Yeah, and one of them was on our slideshow. So
Oh well.
Oops.
What you
All
gonna do?
right. So Ben, since this is your first time on our show, we're gonna be jumping right into the incentives, and then after that, we're gonna be talking about some store exclusives, and we're gonna be talking about some SDCC covers that were just announced for this week. So let's just dive in, and we'll give a shout out to the chat as we see people rolling in. So here we go. Our first incentive of the week is Star Wars. We have a 1 in 25 by Steve McNiven and a 1 in 50 by Alex Maleev. Mike, Mr. Star Wars, go ahead, please.
Is
Let
there
us know what
any
you think.
contest here? There's no contest here, right? I mean, granted, the 1 in 25 might have something in it that is a first appearance, maybe, but it is an ugly ass busy cover. I don't know. And the Maleev is beautiful. It's a great layout. It's pretty much perfect in every way. I don't know if I consider it a 1 in 50. It looks like a really amazing A cover to me. But yeah, there's no contest here. The Maleev is by far the better art. And it's nice to see Maleev sort of back on the scene. I feel like he's been missing in action for a couple of years here, maybe kind of tossing out a cover here or there, but I've seen a bunch more from him lately, and it's really good. So this is a fantastic cover.
Nice. All right. What about you, Big Rob? What are your thoughts on this cover? Or these covers?
art is subjective, Mike. I love the McNeve, man. I actually pre-ordered that one. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool cover. I like all the characters in the cover. Yeah, the McLeave is Alex Maleev is artistic wise. Yes, that's a lot better cover. But is it worth $50? I don't know about that. That's why I kind of like skipped it. So I went for a cheaper one. I went 25. I guess I'm just a sucker to see all the characters together in a group shot, which you typically don't see for Star Wars characters like this, and at least on a comic book. So I went for it. I don't know. The art's cool. It's not that bad. It's not that great neither, but it's cool. It's worth $20 for me.
All right. What about you, Ben? What are your thoughts on these covers?
Like I said, man, I didn't even know these didn't come out yet. So the McNiven's fine, right? It's good. It's cool. I get it. But like, oh, I'm an Alex Maleev fan. I'm going to shamelessly plug. We get a Alex Maleev Vader original. I'm going to be giving it away in one of my streams coming up.
Ooh, you heard that
Original
here first,
art?
guys.
Yeah, it's an original like Vader painting. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm like, how is this not a cover? Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me watch your damn auctions.
I do it one way or another.
So Ben, since you made this announcement here, when are you going to be doing it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so wildly underprepared for anything. It's a miracle I'm on live streaming at all. I don't know. They're lucky I know how to hit the go live button. I just know we bought a piece of Maleev art. It's Vader. I'm the Star Wars guy. I've been given clearance to give it away.
Oof.
That's about as far down the road we're going to get tonight, gentlemen.
Nice. Okay.
Right.
And then Jeff, what are your thoughts? Which one would you choose here?
I think I choose the Maleev. I mean, the McNiven's okay. I am a little bit of a sucker for having all the characters on one cover, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay a 1 in 25. I would think it's like a B cover. So, and the 1 in 50 is pretty nice. Vader's a little thin for me, but hey, it's all good. It's just artistic, so
He
it
likes his
works.
Vader thick.
I need
Yes.
thick Vader.
He likes his Vader.
Hashtag Vader thick.
I like them thick.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
All
can
right.
I just interject real quick? If you
Oh, of course.
want to spend $50 on a cover, just jump onto Star Wars Darth Vader number 25, this cover C variant by Rod Reese cover. Kind of steals the thunder of McLeave because it's basically kind of this very almost like a duplicate art, just more zoomed in. You don't see the AT-ATs, but it's basically the same color tones, same Vader. He's holding the lightsaber in a different direction, so it's basically almost the same art.
Wow. Okay. All right. Then
Damn.
rolling into this one right here, Catwoman number 45, a 1 in 25 by our girl Sozo Maeka. Mike, come on.
Okay, so I spoke with her about this cover. I saw the art for it early at Heroes, and we talked about how DC kind of made her tone down the Michelle Pfeiffer-ness of it. I don't know if they just don't have the license to use her likeness or what it is, but they asked her specifically, and they have been asking artists to change covers a lot lately. They did it with Jenny Frisson. They asked her to darken up some of the clothing on a Catwoman cover so that the lingerie wasn't so obvious. Soza Maika has had another cover, I think, for Bloodstained Teeth, I think it was, where and we commented on it, where they made her take the cleavage away from a cover, which looked really weird. So I hate that they made her do that to this cover. That doesn't make me dislike the cover, though. I think it's a gorgeous cover. I think she's taken a step up artistically on this particular cover from what she's been doing in the past, and that's saying something because her other covers are beautiful. This is really gorgeous, kind of a timeless cover. It still looks like Michelle Pfeiffer, just maybe not quite as much. I think if you can get it anywhere near ratio, which you ain't going to do, you definitely need to jump on it. I would say you should even jump on it at double ratio because these are going, all the previous ones are all 100 plus. And I think this one is well worth it. I'm not sure all of them have been worth that, but I think this one is. I think it's beautiful.
All right. Big Rob.
Ditto, basically. This is fucking badass. Susan Micah just kind of outdid herself. It's really a step up on her art. It's just I don't know. She doesn't need the gimmick of the latex reflecting with the light, right? It's with Catwoman's without it, and she still looks brilliant and it's beautiful. The line work's awesome. The color tones are great. I love the centering of the actual character in front of the frame. So frames it in frame, I guess. So it's awesome. It's definitely worth $25. And I'm trying to look up on eBay how much are they going for. But yeah, dollar ratio. I could see
$25.
Yeah, these are definitely. I could see these going for definitely for $100 or more. Because
I think these are going to at least be triple ratio, if not more. One thing I forgot to mention too, she loves bling, and she took one of my Red Sonja covers and not only signed it, but she literally metallized every chainmail link on the Red Sonja. So it's fun for her. So the diamonds look particularly blinged out here, and I think she had a lot of fun with that by the look of it.
So yeah, they're going for about the last one sold for 100. Well, somebody got it for $50. So.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's thievery.
Yep, for sure. What about you, Jeff?
Well, for me, this is probably, I'm going to say it's probably the best cover for the week. I haven't seen the other covers yet, but so far this is going to get it for me. She's outdone herself. I really like this one. I really like that fact that it does look like Michelle Pfeiffer. I actually was going to get it based on the picture that's in the, was it the New Comic Book Day, the League of whatever, right?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
It was like half of this cover. It wasn't even the full cover.
It was just the head and the shoulders.
Yeah,
right?
It was just the head and the shoulder. There's no background. So I was like, that was awesome already. So I'm really happy with this. Thank you to my LCS. This is in my pull box.
Nice.
And I will not be paying triple digits. Thank God.
Good.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun.
Yes.
And then Ben, what are your thoughts? But first off, Glenn wants to know when is Whatnot coming to the UK?
You'd have to define every aspect of that sentence question. Like, what? If you mean when can you bid? Like, right now, dude. Like, happening now. If you mean traveling over, like, oh man, give me a flight. I'll come hang out. That's cool.
All right. So Ben, what are your thoughts on this Souza Maeka beauty?
I don't think I see the Pfeiffer until somebody said it, and then you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
That said, the only problem with doing that is like the person or the person's agent can sue. That's why they're telling them to tone it down. Someone gets sued.
This looks a lot less. I saw the original image, and the original image is almost spitting image of Michelle Pfeiffer.
It's like the
This
Fabulous
one-
Baker Boys.
Yeah, this one is clearly
Did you
toned
just
it down
say
a
this
little.
looks okay? Get the hell out of here, copy.
At least
I
enough.
know.
At least enough that it looks different enough from Michelle Pfeiffer that I guess she got away with it at this point, at this level of change.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of just softened the face a bit because the original image is more sharper, like the cheekbones, the nose.
cheekbones,
Yeah. She softened the image a bit. Yeah.
I'm totally like C+ on this cover. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
That's okay.
I know.
A copy agrees with you, and he even said that he will not be picking it up.
Well, I mean, so that's
I
the
mean,
thing,
it's
right? With
expensive.
books, when a book's expensive, usually it like adds a lure to it. But knowing a book's expensive going into it, it's got like a new hurdle to like
That's true.
overcome in my eyes. I'm like, $100 book, get on out of town. Like, nope.
Yeah, but it's a $25 book. I mean, I think it's
If you just told me this is a cover B, I'd be like, oh shit, that's okay.
yeah.
But at $100 book, I'm like, keep it down the road. Like,
I will say this. Like, if we think about the cover Bs for this entire series, right? All the Frissons are just as good as these. And those are $5.
yeah, but
so,
Fritzen has C+ to A+ material. So
yeah, right.
And
Yeah,
this-
even her bad stuff is still pretty good. It's like pizza and sex.
And this is a new artist making her bones on this particular run, so that's another allure to the.
yeah, didn't
book,
somebody
right?
say it was $100? Or am I making it up as we go along?
No, it's at the last sale, $99. Yeah.
I was,
Yep,
I was going to say it's like a Wednesday night.
All right. So moving on to this one right here. This beauty. It's Alien Annual #1 by Gabriel Delato, and it's a 1 in 25. Mike, come on. You're the one who wanted this one here.
Yeah,
You
I
got it.
wanted this to stay in the deck because I really, really like it. I'm not sure if I know exactly why I like it so much. It's a great Delato, and Delato has a high bar to reach for me. But I think because it looks a lot like the Alien covers I loved from the 90s from Dark Horse. And I think that the nostalgia of this cover looking like those, especially that whatever that Alien, the Platinum Special, I forget who did the art on that. I want to say it's like Simon Bisley or somebody. This reminds me of those covers, and that's why I love it so much. The detail's incredible. It may be a little over rendered here and there, but that really is sort of the look of the character. I mean, if you look at the Giger art from way back, it has that sort of feel to it. Great layout. Love the mist in the background. A really simple cover. The trade dress looks great on it. I wish it didn't have the damn barcode, but I think it's a gorgeous cover and worth every penny of $25, especially if you're a Delato fan.
That is true. All right, Jeff.
I really like it. I mean, especially it's not like covered in mostly dark black.
Yeah.
I mean, I really love Delato, but I mean, those really dark covers, it doesn't do his art justice, right? You can't see all the lines, you can't see all the depth of it. And this, I can see more of the depth. I like the details. I think the details are a little too much just because now that it looks like a robot. So I guess, or a little robotic. So I think it's worth $25 for sure. Even if I'm not an Alien fan, this is actually really great art, so I'm cool with it. I would suggest you pick this up if you can get it for less.
Okay. Ben.
I like Delotto a lot. Outside of that Spidey 667, which is, I don't care how much that book's worth. That book, like, man. Anyway, this cover's all right. I don't know about any robots or anything. Jeff's off the panel.
I'm just looking at the arm. I'm looking at the arm. It's just, I don't know. It looks like it has robotic parts.
This cover's all right. No, I dig it. That, how many people are going to order 25 copies of Alien Annual? Like,
looks like it's going around the 40 mark at the moment.
I was going to say a ratio. Get me in, Morello.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Bought it. 40, 45-ish, although we might get a little bit of a flood on Wednesday, and we might be able to see a quick dip. So if you really want this, be really diligent on Wednesday, and maybe you can get one for around, in the 30s, maybe. I'm guessing 35 isn't an outlandish price to see on Wednesday. And then that'll be the last time you'll see it at that price, I bet.
True. What about you, Big Rob?
I don't got much to say. I'm like, yeah, the art's great and all, but I feel like I've seen this art. Like, I feel like Delotto did this in the first run. And for as a store exclusive, it was less. It was not as zoomed out as this one, but and I feel like that. I don't know. To me, it just seems like the typical Aliens art I see in the covers. Issues 1 through 5 of the last run had a lot of great covers, and they all seem very similar. And just, I don't know. I just tired of the Alien. I just want more of it. I understand the actual art skills done for this book is great, and I appreciate Gabriel Delotto's art style, but I just need more from him for me to really spend $25. I could go look on in the rack, and I probably find a cover equally as good for $4.
His cover from the first run is the head kind of hanging down from the top and the tail curling.
Yes.
That's his cover from the first series, for those that are trying to remember what that one looks like.
It's the Scots one, isn't it?
Is it Scots?
I think so. It's from
It's in
overseas.
Scots.
Yeah, that sounds
Scott's
right.
Collectibles.
Literally, Morello's over on CBSI looking it up under Scott's Collectibles Alien. He's like, oh, hold on a minute.
I don't know what you mean. Whatever could you mean, Ben?
Speaking of Invest.com, what up, Renovision?
I know.
I'll
Look at
see
that.
Peter next weekend.
You know what?
nice.
I think I would have really liked if the saliva and stuff was all green, just the whole acid and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
It would have been a little more powerful off of the grayish and black and white.
It's still available on Scott's Collectibles, whatever. Yeah, it's still there. 15
There you go.
pounds.
Really? Wow. Okay. Cool.
That's what happens when you have to print 3,000 copies. Of the book.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah. All right. What about this one here? Now, this thing brings in nostalgia. We're talking about Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail
Wow.
Kids, 1 in 10 by James Groman.
And it's
We'll
by
start
Groman.
off with Big Rob.
All right, I know that Delotto's art is way better, but I actually like this one more personally because it's just chaos. It's 80s goodness with kind of a little bit of 90s aesthetics with the colors. It's Mad Balls and Garbage Pail Kids. It's just so nostalgic. I just love the imagery, the psychedelic fucking on drugs vibe to this cover. Yeah, dude, it's dope, man.
Angry drugs.
Yeah, and it's just craziness. It's perfect. It represents what the characters are well, and I like it. It's 1 in 10, so you could probably catch it under $10.
Is there a kick copy button anywhere?
Hot garbage?
Yeah, it's wraparound.
Yeah.
No nostalgia for you because you're too young. Is that what you're trying to say?
It must be. He
Anyone
must be
that's
calling
over
us
the age of
old.
35, this is nostalgic for them.
Copy's like 50.
Or you had the shittiest, or you had the shittiest childhood ever and never got a pack of Garbage Pail Kids.
With
and I
no
feel sorry
comic
for
books.
you.
Right?
If you've
I mean,
never
come on,
spent
Mike.
a Garbage Pail Kid on something, you need to go back 30 years and try again. Do better next time.
You don't need nostalgia. They're still out. They're still making Garbage
Yeah,
Pail
they
Kids
make new ones now.
and Mad Balls too. So they're still out
That's
there.
right. That's right. And see, look at that. Even Pete's all about, yep, Mike said it. Damn right. Damn right.
Copy,
All right,
you know
Mike.
me. I'm not going to mince words on this show. No.
Look at yes, Apollo. I think we all had the trading cards. Yep.
I love this cover. I really do. However, I will say in my normal shameless plug for my own article, Cover Fire, which drops tomorrow morning. I like the B cover better because it is a trading card variant.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
why would I not want that? I mean, that's what this whole
Right.
thing is, right? So there's the trading card variant, which sorry, not cover B, it's cover C. So if you don't want to spend extra money on this, which probably won't be very expensive, 1 in 10, I think a lot of shops will order 10 or more copies of this. But if this just doesn't quite do it for you, but you have the nostalgia for Garbage Pail Kids, that C cover, the trading card variant is just as good art, maybe even better. And it has that trading card border and the little, colored circle on the bottom with the name of the comic book. It's perfect. It's exactly what you'd want a cover for this to be, and it hits on all cylinders.
Nice. Ben?
First and foremost, the mummy ball is like it needs to be pulled forward.
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm serious. Like, man, I'm 43. Like, this brings me back, but it also reminds my ass I am old. Morello, that makes you older.
I know.
Like,
I know.
That said, the cover's great, but you got to go back to the IDW stuff. The 1 in 10 incentive for the IDW Garbage Pail, like Puketacular, and the Valentine's Day one is like a Jaws homage, and like that's where the money trading card homages are. This stuff, oh man, do better, like Mike said earlier.
All right,
Yeah,
what
what
about
up,
you,
Peter?
Jeff? Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I like it for nostalgia reasons. It's it's Garbage Pail Kids and Mad Balls. It's my whole childhood, so
All right.
yeah.
All right. Well,
I'd get it. I mean, it's Dynamite 1 in 10. It's gonna,
Yeah, it's an easy buy. It's cheap. So
Ben, are you old enough to have had the Pac-Man scratch-offs and the Donkey Kong scratch-off cards? Do you remember those?
I remember those.
I don't know, like old enough versus like.
Did you know about them?
Like lower middle class living in the boonies in fucking Massachusetts back in the 80s. Like I knew what Garbage Pail Kids were because the campground dude that lived like before they turned him into luxury condos, like that dude had a campground store that sold the shit. I don't know about nothing about Donkey Kong scratchers.
Yeah, it's like a scratch.
The hell Morello's talking. Look at that. It's not old I sound, Morello.
oh man.
Yeah, the ice.
Scratchers. You stay off my lawn.
I know.
The
All
ice
right,
cream
what
man
about-
used to sell them.
Yeah, all right.
What about this
Wow.
one right here? Usagi Ojimbo retailer exclusive, a number
Wow.
for number 29, a 1 in 10 by Jared Cullum. Mike, you're the one who pointed us in this direction. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I just love the spirit of this cover. I think it's got great mood to it, which, a lot of covers these days seem to lack is mood, right? They're great art and they capture something really nicely with a lot of mastery, but they don't capture a mood or a feeling. And I think this one really does. Sort of the what's the word I'm looking for? The serene nature of the character in a serious nature. The Stan Sakai stuff always does it, and you can't go wrong with Stan's art. But when you're talking about a different artist having to do this character, I think how could it possibly get any better than this? This is exactly what I want it to feel like. It's got sort of an Eastern art feel to it, great watercolors, really serene, peaceful mood to it. I don't really think it gets a whole lot better than this for Yojimbo cover, in my opinion.
Okay. Ben?
I'm a Usagi fan. There's no bad covers for real.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, I'm sure we could find you a couple of bad
I'm like,
I really
well,
I think we had a couple on this show.
You clearly haven't watched this show every week, have you?
I dig it all, man. Like, I don't know. There's what 165 issues in the previous run.
Yeah, something like that.
It's
Crazy.
nonstop goodness, dude.
It is.
Rob's
Man, I wish I
going to
had
drop
an
something
album.
atrocious, and I'm going to pretend to like it to prove my point.
no, I got a Stan Sakai Wolverine cover in my life.
You
remember that one?
I remember that one.
Yeah. My turn. Oh, okay. I ditto. It's this is what I wish Momoko's art would look like with watercolors.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you for saying that. That's exactly what I want to
And
say.
it's the first thing that came to my mind when I was like, "Oh, this is watercolors. This is what Momoko's art should look like."
Yep.
It's beautiful. It homages Japanese art perfectly.
Yep.
It represents the character perfectly, the serenity, right? Just the patience in his face, just the coloring. I love the background. Just it's not really
yep.
defined, but you understand what it is, and it really represents well, and you really appreciate it. It's just very lightly. It's crazy. It's really good. It's really well done. Jerry Cullum did it himself. This is a 1 in 10. And the Sega Jumbo books, 1 in 10s, I'm selling decent prices, and some of them do blow up here and then. So this one might blow up.
Yep, agreed. I hope I see this tomorrow. I'd like to buy this if I can.
Jeff, did you get your hands on this one?
I hope I can. I mean, I don't collect a lot of Usagi Jimbos. I literally collect them off of cover, and I probably should be reading it.
It's good.
No, I know it's good. I just, there's so much to read, but this is an awesome cover. I really, really hope I can get my hands on it, but we'll see. We'll see. Right. Yeah, I really like all the shadowing. Yeah, it just looks
good.
like it looks like there's like ribbons or like above him. It's like all the shadowing around him.
Do you see the fox behind him?
Where?
There's a fox.
Oh
standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
to
see
the
his
left?
face. Yeah, right there with the ears.
And the little badger.
Yeah, he looks great. That's awesome with the swords. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Okay. All right, what about this one right here? We have Han Solo and Chewbacca, a 1 in 25 by our own JR. Just kidding. Nick Klein. All right, Mike.
This is a very good cover. It's nothing special to me. This does not scream incentive. This screams B cover. Good line work. Did I say something funny?
Yeah, have you seen Ben's post? That's funny.
Oh, crap. The Nick Klein looks exactly like a teacher I know in Tennessee, which is kind of creeping me out a little bit. It's good. I mean, Black K covers are going to do well, and I think this is cool, but I don't know that it's 1 in 25 worthy. If I could get it for like half ratio, I would jump all over it, but I don't think I'd pay $25 for this. It's just okay.
What's up, Ben?
What am I doing? Oh,
for every 25 of these, I get one of those. About 100. Done. Like, are you kidding me, Morello? Just because you got some problem with some weird ass bearded teacher, no reason to hate on the cover. Like, speaking of, is this the good one? Because this cover,
yeah.
I bought 25 of those. 24 showed up damaged.
Oh, get out of here!
Fuck.
Angry Mogwai.
Angry Mogwai. I think it's dope. I like Nick Klein's art. It's Benny has 4 of them. I appreciate them. I think the line works well. The color is doing well. I know we're kind of tired of Black K covers, but I like it. I'm a sucker. I'm buying.
And I'm all right with it. It's a or B cover for me. I don't know if it's a 1 in 25, but it's there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't know if it's a 1 in 25. That's all. So.
Agreed. That's exactly what I was saying. I don't think there's anything bad about it. I think the line works good. It just feels like a really good A cover to me.
And then it's funny. I think a lot of people in the chat also agree with you guys about that.
Yeah, interior art. Yeah, maybe like a blown up splash page or something like that. Yeah.
Doesn't Nick Klein do a lot of interior art for books, if I'm not mistaken?
His style looks like it warrants that. Yeah, I don't know that I know any books offhand that he's done, but
sticks.
Chewbacca by night.
He was a loan shark.
Yep. All right. What about this one right here? This one is a new title. It's Cradle of Filth. It's a 1 in 10 by Mention. What are you guys' thoughts? I mean, it's just I have no idea what this book is, but definitely kind of dig the cover. Mike?
I love Menton's art. I did a issue of cover tunes on his stuff. I don't know if it's him or her. I actually don't have any idea of this artist's stuff. It's really weird and creepy. dark, impressionistic, kind of has some feelings of like Sienkiewicz mixed with, I don't know, Giger or somebody like that. Very cool, very weird. I dig it. I like dark horror kind of stuff. I think the style is really cool. I'm trying to remember the series that he worked on. I keep on saying he. I don't know that this is a he. I'm assuming by the subject matter and all these covers that the artist is a man, but I don't know that. So I really like this cover. And at 1 in 10, I think this is going to be really hard to get. I can't imagine any shops around me are going to order 10 of a book like this. Who's the publisher even?
Fucking death.
I don't know. But yeah, so I'm guessing this will be a ghost. And I would like to get a copy, but I'm sure I won't unless I get it online tomorrow. I think it's great. But I realize that this is a very subjective kind of art. And so while I love it, I know lots of people will hate this on a comic book.
What about you, Jeff?
I don't say I hate it. It's all right. And when I mean all right, it's not my cup of tea, but I can appreciate the art.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I can dig it. It's just, it's not something I would probably buy. Even if I saw it, I mean, I guess I'd have to see it in front of me if it really catches my eye, right?
It's gonna look just as shitty in person, dude.
Yeah, I definitely don't like the title, and yeah, the trade dress is terrible.
What is the title?
I don't even know. I can't read it. All I can read is of.
It's Cradle of Filth.
Oh, that's what it says?
Yeah, Cradle of Filth.
It's a new metal band that's going on tour.
That's right.
It's a new song from Molly Crew and shit.
Yeah. And is it Menton or is Mentone?
Mentone?
Tomato.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mentos. There you go.
Menton 3.
Menton 3. Yeah. Who knows?
No, it's definitely not. It's going to be one of those hip things.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Big Rob? What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I was trying to look on eBay. What's the situation going on? One sold for $15.
Cradle of Faith is a metal band.
Oh, is it? That makes sense. There's one for $38 plus $15 shipping, and that's
it's not that good. It's good enough for double cover, but I think that's about the extent of how good I think it is.
Nah.
It's not $38 good.
Okay, there's two without covers, and they're asking for $45. Yeah, they're crazy. It's a cool. Yeah, it's definitely a cool heavy metal cover art, right? This would look great on a CD case and shit. So or an album, I guess. It's cool. It's not for everybody, like Mike said. But I appreciate the artistic ability that the artist presented here. I don't know about. Yeah, I agree. The trade dress is out of control. It's tough. I like the eyes. The eyes are cool. It's a nice touch. It's cool. It's nothing great, nothing bad. It's a good representation of a hard rock image.
Okay. And Ben, anything to add?
Nothing nice.
You're on the right show.
You're on the right show.
Yeah, you're on the right show. So let us know. What do you think?
Let it
I don't know. Everyone already hit it. I was gonna make some joke about being a kicked back, Disturbed album that they rejected. Like, one of those new hard bands from a decade ago, 15 years ago. I don't know. I get that other people will see this and be like, it's metal. Like, no, it's not, dude. Four thumbs down.
To me, I don't think this is metal. We can talk metal art. That's different.
All
right. I got something.
Metal art's way worse than this.
I got something. You should just keep an eye, Morello. I got something for 80s metalheads.
Oh,
okay.
Keep an eye out.
That's right. Mellow Fellow. Hope you're following him. All right. What about this one here? By Pepe Valencia. It is Little Red Ronin, and it's a 1 per store variant. Mike, you're shaking your head. Why are you doing that?
Fuck this homage. For God's sake, enough is enough. Like, Jesus. No, this is a straight up no. This has been so beaten to death by every company in the last seemingly 2 years. All of a sudden, this is the thing these are the things to homage, or this and the turtles and all that stuff. Like, they all look the same. They all look like shit, and this is right there with it.
Okay.
Good God, Copy, you are ruthless. Even we're not this cold.
Does Morello wait for the 40-minute mark and then just drop F-bombs? He's like,
Yes.
we made it past the censor.
Yes.
I don't. Sometimes you can't wait that long.
Yep.
I try to wait. I really do try to wait, just in case these poor guys want to ever get monetized.
We don't ever
think about it.
No, we're good now. We don't get make money for this shit. It's a Turtles homage. So
But is it?
But well, that's the goal. It's a 1 per store. That right there is going to make Turtle fans go after it, and it will sell. So it's definitely collectible. As for the art itself, it's very simple. It's very simplistic. It's cute. Yeah, I could see people saying it's trash and it's garbage. I won't go that far. I think it's okay. But yeah, I guess I'm the guy that bought all those fucking homages from Dynamite. So
yes, you did.
I have all like fucking 20 of them. So yeah.
Hey, and I love Turtles. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
trying to compensate for not having a first print.
Shit.
So yeah, it's okay. It's just, but yeah, it's a horse that's been shot in the head already. So.
Oh man, look at that. Copy's like, even if it was given for free, he wouldn't take it.
That means you literally don't have any comic books then.
it is given to you for free. It's 1 per store. It is coming to the store for free.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's not
Literally,
really.
thank you.
This one wasn't really 1 per store. This was 1 per store if you ordered X, Y, and Z.
Oh no!
Yeah,
really?
even more
used
so,
to,
right?
like, Boom's 1 per store were literally like, "Good morning, click, click, click. Yes, I have 3 stores. Click, click, click." Like,
Oh.
you didn't have to order anything. You just got the free stuff. This was like, it's a 1 per store for all the stores that buy 10 copies.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
jeez.
can imagine how hard it is this shit to get. So yeah, Turtle fans will definitely be hot on this.
Yeah, they will. Because they wanted the Kanto one, and they wanted there's a Red Sonja one. I think a Vampire. All the Dynamite titles had one.
I can't even find it on eBay, so we'll see.
Oh, look at
Again,
I
Morello,
like
keep
Glenn's.
an eye.
I have a better cover on my bed, and that's blank.
Wow.
Yeah. When they hit
Sad.
$300, you'll wish when I have it.
That was funny.
There was one
all
week on Cover Fire that the covers were so bad, I actually chose a blank cover as the winner.
Oh my god!
Yikes!
Yeah.
All right, Ben, do you have anything to add?
I don't find this any more offensive than every other Eastman imitation. Like, I don't, the whole 1 per store thing. Like, I didn't know there was a Kanto one. I really dig Kanto covers. It's unfortunate the number of TMNT. Like, you can't say stuff like that on camera. What I'm about to say, but the Eastman stuff, man, forget it. This cover's awesome.
All right, look at that, Jeff.
Oh, come on, Ben. You can say it.
I'm not. No,
You could if you
I
wanted
ran
to.
some trouble.
That Eastman's art is not what it was.
No, Eastman's amazing. He is streaming on Whatnot soon too.
Oh, we're gonna play that game.
Okay, so let me be
People
honest
should
here.
Stop ripping on him.
This is
They
the
should
worst.
stop ripping his art off.
This is the worst homage they've made. And why do I say that? Because the concept of this, every single one that's been homaged, there's multiple characters on the cover that in the same kind of spots as where the turtles were, and this guy's just sitting on the fucking roof. So I'm just like, I mean, it just has the same coloring, the same layout and everything, and it's just, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad book. It's just, if you're talking about all the homages, it's not one of the better ones. So
is there a better one?
So one sold for $29.40 plus $9 in shipping on eBay.
Okay.
How much?
$29.40 plus $9 shipping.
for one
I mean,
per
the best
store.
one is the one that Eastman just did, which was for Free Comic Book Day. That's probably the best one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay. Well, how about we turn our attention to Art Germ, which is Shang-Chi. And it's a 1 in 100. This is the Virgin variant for cover A, I believe. Mike?
This does not do Art Germ's. This does not do Art Germ justice. I think there's nothing bad about it. You know me, I don't love anime style covers. And I know Art Germ can sometimes look that way, and I love his covers usually. He's a genius. In the last few weeks, we have really exonerated a lot of his covers, and I like them. This one I don't like. It's got that blur to it, which looks like he's trying to hide something.
The blur.
I never think that there's enough legs on a 1 in 100 virginized version of a cover that exists as a cover price cover. I always think that's a really lame money grab. The cover's okay. I don't think there's anything bad about the cover. I just think that Art Germ is capable of gallery level shit. And this doesn't really do it for me.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm assuming this has a trade dress.
It does.
Yes.
Okay.
For cover A, yeah.
Cover
Thank
A.
goodness. Because I'm
Just
like,
try that one.
who the hell is ordering 100 issues of Shang-Chi?
Somebody.
Oh,
Especially this late
Think.
into the run, right? It's like
Midtown.
it's like 13, right? Or something like that. Or I don't know what number this is.
I think it's number 1 because this is all.
Oh,
about
they start
the wings.
over?
Yeah, they start all over.
Yeah, they rebooted, bro.
Oh
Yep.
God.
If this was a 1 in 100 for 13, like, giddy up. Like, good luck finding one. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
agree.
Okay, yeah, okay. If they're rebooting it, God, Jesus, just wait a
new
year
art.
and that's it. It's I'm okay with some of it, but she looks a little awkward. Like just her whole body is twisted. But I'm okay with the blur. I get the blur. If it kind of fits the whole Asian style, kind of like wushu, martial arts. So I'm okay with the blur. That's fine. That in this sense. But yeah, she looks a little twisted up. Face is fine. Background's fine. But 1 in 100, no. Yeah, if there's a trade dress for this, I don't think that Shang-Chi book is going to be worth much.
Okay. Ben?
I'm trying not to be negative about every cover, guys.
Oh, but
No,
you
go
can.
for it.
You can be.
It's
done it.
like this feels like a still from like not even a new, like a like an Xbox maybe 360 version of Street Fighter that you're like,
Yeah.
like no, Morello, you know exactly what I mean, because it's
I
like
can see
I
it.
do. And I also know you love Archer.
the
And I also
blur,
know you
like
love Archer
said,
too. So
the sketchy ass backdrop that you're like, why is everything blurry, man? What the fuck?
Right.
Like
Right.
Mike started it, so I'm just following suit.
no, but that's what it is. And from an artist that Ben, I know you really like, and I definitely appreciate. I just expect more from an artist like this, and this doesn't do it.
It used to be Granov and Art Germ, and now it's like shit, man. Remember the old Art Germ stuff? And like,
Yep.
meanwhile, Mandalorian won, like
Just
woof,
all
woof.
day. And still Perillo crushing it every day, along with some of our new favorite girls like Carla Cohen and Selena and some of them.
I almost spilt the beans on something. Not with those
uh-oh.
two, but keep an eye, Mike. I got a new artist. You're gonna be like, what is happening?
Oh man, you're killing our pocket.
That's twice now. That's 2 already in this show. You're killing.
Damn it, Ben.
I know. What about you, Big Rob? Anything to add?
I'll make it quick. There is one book out there for $9.99 or best offer on the base. The only thing saving grace about this book, I agree with everybody's points. That this character doesn't really have a lot of covers, and it's probably the best representation of this character, honestly, because usually other covers for her are she's in the background or she's doing something. It's poorly drawn, so this is probably her best cover, honestly.
Okay. Who's on the cover again?
This is his sister, right?
Yeah,
That's his sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Wolverine's first cover sucks.
But it looks good with the mounted cost.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
hilarious.
All right. So that does it for our store or our incentives for this week. And now we're heading on to their store exclusives. So these are the exclusives that online retailer or brick and mortar had just released images for this past week. So our first one up comes from Devil Dog Comics and Slab City Comics. This is for TMNT. We have our first one, which is by PJ Emil Cabaltierra, PJ, and then an In-hyuk Lee. Now you can buy this entirely for a set at $50. You get 4 copies. It's this whole set is limited to 800, which means they have just 800 of the first 3, and the In-hyuk Lee they have 1250 of. I know it sounds complicated, but it's
So-
8 LE of 800 for the set
So $50 for the whole set.
for $50.
Does it come with a COA?
That one, that's a great question. But we are also talking that it's $50 euro.
Well, which is almost 1-to-1 today, but
Yeah, so it's like $60 tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get all 4, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it because I wouldn't. I'm a big Turtles guy. The only cover I really like is the shredded cover because I have a million books with just the Turtles on it. I don't need more, honestly. But I don't have too many shredder covers, and that's a pretty cool one. In-hyuk Lee, he's a great artist. I like his representation of Shredder there. He's back, by the way, back from the dead. So it sounds cool. But yeah, $50. I guess it's not bad. It's a decent price for all those for $4. The work's fine. Nothing wrong with the work. It's just I don't know. It's not for me personally.
Okay. What do you got, Mike?
here's what I like about this set. I like that it isn't the whole J. Scott Campbell, I'm going to give you the same cover 4 times and put a different costume on.
Yeah.
This is 4 unique pieces of art.
Yep.
So for those that dig this, yeah, you're getting a lot of value for your money in this case. And I think all 4 covers are good enough to warrant store exclusiveness. I particularly like the Emil Cabaltierra one. It looks like a sort of a VHS cover for the old cartoon.
Yeah.
Basically, they would take like the animation cells and paint them up so they looked really nice. And that's sort of what that one looks like. So from a nostalgia standpoint, that second one in is my favorite. If I had to choose just one of the 4, none of this is for me. I'm kind of with Rob on this, and I'm a Turtles guy, and I probably would pass on the whole set. But I could see why people will be really excited, especially if, like what Ben said, if there's a numbered COA for at least for the 800, that's a huge selling point too. That would be kind of perfect. So
I think there is because it's Slab City. I didn't notice the Slab City.
Yeah.
They're very good. They always have COAs. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they probably do. And I think this is a good value for fans not getting screwed on price tag, getting 4 unique pieces of art, all of which are solid pieces. Yeah, I'm happy with the set for Turtles fans. It's just not for me.
Price point's excellent there.
Yep. All right, Jeff, Ben, anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of dig the first and the last one. I'm okay with both of them. I mean, because the first one looks like it's like poster art. The In-hyuk Lee, the only thing I would say is like that looks like every other, like you just plug in a different hero in that pose. Exactly. I could just exactly see Wolverine right there.
It's probably what he did.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But I mean, it's not bad. And for $15 a piece, honestly, if you got the whole set and $15 a piece from across the pond, that's a freaking steal. If you're a Turtles fan, so look, the Lee and then the first one, and just like Mike said, he likes the second one. I mean, that's all the value right there. So you're good.
Yeah.
If you can afford it, go get it.
All right, Ben.
I'm good.
All right. Short and sweet. Very good. All right, moving on to our next store exclusive, we have Harley Quinn number 20 by Carla Cohen that you can find at Anti-Hero Gallery and 616 Comics. All right. Oh, Mike, you're shaking your head. Come on.
Oh, wow.
No, Harley's got to look like Harley. This is not Harley. This is some girl in my freaking sophomore cinema class dressed up for Halloween.
Totally.
It's cosplay Harley.
Yeah, nah, no thanks. Like, that's creepy to me.
That's
So,
half-ass cosplay then. Where's her makeup?
Yeah.
That's like the easiest part.
I know.
No, the art is great. It's Carla Cohen. She basically can do no wrong artistically, but the concept of this cover really bothers me. I think it looks like this has like a child porn feel to it. That's not good.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
yikes.
Well, you know what? It makes it even more pornish. The fucking anal beads around her neck.
Oh my God.
Oh, Big Rob. Big Rob.
See, Ben, and you thought what you were
he's not
saying was
wrong.
bad? These two guys just said the worst things all night.
And
Come
it does.
on.
And
Those
it
are-
does.
Those
It
are
does look
reindeer
like-
bells. Those are
It doesn't
reindeer
look
bells.
like. It does look like a kid too. So it's
Oh
yeah,
my
that's wrong.
God.
You're not
Carla,
wrong.
but that's Carla Cohen, right? She does porn covers anyway, so she's into it. She digs it. So
Yeah, but this is not a DC cover, man. You can get away with it on a Merc book, but for God's sake, I mean, you're talking like one of the big two here. You gotta, I don't know, rein it in, sister.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. All right, Jeff, come on, talk to me here.
Okay, look, I love the art. Look, I get it. It's not Harley. It's literally some girl dressing up in her outfit.
some sorority girl.
Yeah, I would say she's a 19-year-old chick who's probably drinking after this.
Yeah.
Or
It's all right. I wouldn't. It's not for me, but it's not a bad cover. I'm not saying it's there's anything really wrong with it. Just for, as Mike said, the concept is probably like it's half-assed without the face and paint, and so it's good still. I love Carla, that's why. So
yeah, catalog for sure.
Yeah, definitely Halloween
Jailbait
cover there.
Jailbait cover.
Yes. Oh my God.
19 is okay. You're okay at 19. Okay.
All right, let's quickly move on. Oh, we just
Ben
lost
goes.
Ben.
Ben
You
goes
scared
jailbait.
Ben.
I'm out.
Ben's like,
Oh, no.
I can't be on this podcast.
That's right. That's right.
That's hilarious.
All right. Oh, we're talking about The Mandalorian. Here we go. We have Mandalorian #1, and this is by Clayton Crane. You can find it at KRS Comics, Eastside Comics, Mutant Beaver, and the Comic Mint. It is an LE of 3,000 for the trade dress and 1,000 for the Virgin variant. Mike, are you buying this?
No, I am not buying this. And look, I really like Clayton Crane's work. I like this cover. I think it's a good cover. I think we're a little bit, to say oversaturated would be an understatement for this book. And none of them look different enough from each other to warrant yet another purchase. I mean, we've already all made our purchases. I mean, anything that we wanted for this book, we bought long ago.
Or we're getting at San Diego.
Yeah, or right, or getting it at San Diego, or you just bought the Aja variant, the 1 in 25, which was probably the best cover of all of them.
The most different cover of all of them.
Yeah, agreed. So I mean, if you wanted one of these, you already got what you wanted, and this one doesn't add anything new into the mixture to make me go, like, a cover right now for Mandalorian should make me go, shit, I chose the wrong one.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it has to do, and this one doesn't do that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good art, and Clayton Crane's great, but yeah, nah.
Just really quickly. So, did you guys take a look at Grogu over here?
I was
Because
gonna
that
say
is
that.
strange.
Yes.
I was like gonna say this is perfect for JR. That's Sith baby fucking Yoda for sure, bro.
Yeah.
All
That's
black
him.
eyes.
His eyes are fucking dilated to death.
Yeah.
He looks sad. Look at his little, he just looks. Oh my God, this is freaky.
He looks like button eyes. He's like fucking buttons in his eyes.
Oh my goodness. So Jeff, Big Rob, anything to add before we move on?
No, ditto.
Nah.
I agree with Mike. Yeah.
All right. We have Vampirilla Year 2 from Brooks Kim. It's an LE of 500. You can find it at Bird City Comics as well as Devil Dog Comics. All right, Mike. Come on.
Man, I'll tell you what. This goes above and beyond what the subject matter, right? Obviously this is an incredibly sexy cover, but this is like Renaissance level art to me. Look at that face. This is unbelievable talent here. From an artist I did not know before. And I mean, this is the cover. I mean, this may be the best Vampirella cover I've ever seen, to be honest. I mean, maybe it's just because it's fresh and I really like it, but God, I love this cover. I think this is gorgeous work, and I cannot wait to see more work from this artist in other other formats, other characters, other things, because obviously we're all going to get blinded by the sex appeal of the cover. If I had any criticisms of it at all, her head's a little small. Maybe, and that's pushing it. I mean, but I don't want to criticize this cover at all. I think this is absolutely exquisite art, and I can't wait to get mine.
All right. What about you, Jeff?
Because this is a little new to me, I don't know if I like it as much as you do. I think his art is good. It's really good, actually. I do believe I don't know, the legs look a little off, just a little, because her feet are pointed. So I feel like he didn't equate for that. So it's a little bit shorter from the knee down. So I that's it. I'm being nitpicky.
It looks a little short, yeah. The bottom part of the leg, yeah.
Just a little nitpicky, and the other leg looks like it's like really thinned out.
Yeah,
as it got closer. So it's just slightly off, right, for me. But the rest of it is great. You're right. The face is awesome. It kind of reminds me of like I hate to say it, but it's reminds me of anime. It's like a total anime face.
See, I don't see that. I see a Renaissance face.
Yeah, I guess you could see that too. I think her neck's a little long too, but that's it. Yeah. Everything else is I like the color. I like the skulls. I like everything, like the shading, the details. Everything else is great. So yeah. I'm just being nitpicky though. I really am. But that's because I can tell this guy's a great artist.
Yep.
All right. Big Rob?
I was gonna say perfect until Jeff pointed out the imperfections.
I'm so sorry.
It's like the neck, the legs.
I still think it's perfect.
It's close.
It's close.
I don't know. To me, really brings it. It's really the face and the lighting behind her. The greenish, kind of darkish lighting, and her face is kind of just really sucks you in. I didn't even notice the fucking midget legs she has. So.
Well, that's good then. The rest of it did its job.
It's foreshortened correctly. I don't know. I think that's actually correct. I think it's just maybe he chose a bad angle to do.
That might be. That could be.
But I'm not making excuses for it. I think it's right. I just think it looks wonky because of the choice.
No, it's great. It's not perfect, but it's great. The only thing I'll be like, is the Mountain of Skulls. They've done a million covers where her sitting on a mountain of skulls. But that's just not the artist's fault. He just did what he felt it was right.
Okay. And then we had a question too from K-pop. He wanted to know if it was painted or digital. What do you guys think?
I believe that it's digital, actually.
Really?
Because I've seen the line art of it. I'm not sure where I saw it. Maybe on the Bird City Instagram or somewhere. And I believe the line art was clearly digital. But I could be mistaken.
I would think like part of it's digital. I don't know if the whole thing is digital. You think the whole thing?
I don't know. I didn't see any other steps besides that one step. But so I'm not really sure, and I'm not even really sure where I saw it. It may have been on Brooks Kim's own site, or I don't know where I saw it, but I saw it someplace.
I mean, if she's digital, that's amazing work.
And and I'll tell you what, this sets the new bar for all the digital painters out there. Stop making shit look so blurry in digital,
right?
Because if you can make it look this realistic, then and then this guy's doing it right, and you're all doing it wrong. Because this is what a rendering should look like if you
Wow.
want to try to trick us into thinking that it's real.
Also, by the way, it's 500 copies, so that's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's right.
And EM just does the same thing. He told us straight up he does both, and you can't tell which one's which.
Nope. Yeah, if this is digital, if this is fully digital, he did a great job.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys think of the next one? We have Gun Honey #1 from Hive Comics by Lobos.
I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, Alonzo.
Oh well, I love this cover. I think it has this like James Bond-esque type feel for this cover. I mean, we've seen a lot of the Gun Honey covers where it's a lot of just kind of like just a lot of boobs that are in your face, a lot of bikini pics, beach pics. I mean, it just stuff like that. But this is like one of the first that, it just looks nice, and it's very PG-13-ish.
Yeah.
I dig the gun. I like the variant that it went from like a sketch to like this gold cover with a pink bikini. I think it's rendered really well. And again, it's something that's different that we don't see very often with these Gun Honey exclusives. And again, it does feel very cinematic. Again, just trying to getting that 007 feel from it.
The man with the golden gun.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm right there with you. Actually, I like at first when I first saw it, I was kind of like meh, and then I looked a little closer, and then I felt like wait a minute, let me remind myself what I like about good covers, especially in the past. And I think about like old Steranko covers and some of those that kind of have the movie poster feel to them. And really, oddly enough, the one thing that I think is missing from this cover is the trade dress. I actually want to see the trade dress implemented into this very cool stylized design.
Yeah.
I think it could have been done really, really well. Use one of the, I don't know, use one of the hexagons, something, I don't know, do whatever whatever the artist wanted to do. But I think that could have been done nicely. The detail of the gun is good. The girl looks good, a little Adam Hughes-ish with that outline thing that he does, and similar shine on things. So, which obviously I like. I'm a huge Hughes fan, so it does good homage to Hughes's style without looking like a Hughes cover. Yeah, I do dig it. And it's like you said, a little tamer, a little bit more PG-13 than all the previous ones, and I appreciate a little bit more subtlety to the sexuality in the cover.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm honestly I can't find anything wrong with this cover. It's really nice. I really like the gold one. Usually I am a sketch cover guy, but I do like the gold better. I think the trade dress would have looked just fine right there in the empty space. Underneath the gun, probably would have done just fine. But yeah, it's not bad. How much is this?
They haven't put a price on it. Hive Comics has not even released a date when they're going to start to sell it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, those guys they know how to pick their covers too. So, yeah, this is good. This is nice.
Okay.
I would have put the trade dress on the top left hexagon. It would look like a movie poster for Bond.
Oh, I can see that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would have balanced the cover out nicely.
Yeah,
you're right.
Ditto, man. I agree with you guys.
Cool. All right. And that I believe does it for our store exclusives. Now we have a bunch of covers and books that are exclusive just to San Diego Comic-Con. So here we go, guys. And I'm sure you guys have heard of this one already or seen it. It's the Adi Granov Virgin variant, as well as the sketch cover from Trinity Comics. So it'll be available at Trinity Comics booth, as well as Adi Granov's booth. And it's LE of 800 and 400. All right. I'll let you guys decide who wants to go first.
Just say I call bullshit on the price. What's going for on eBay? I think since somebody's trying to pump it up, but whatever. How did you guys speak about the art?
This reminds me of a Insider cover, which is probably a Boba Fett cover. I don't remember exactly what I'm thinking of, but the whole white negative space thing with the two suns thing has been done before. So while it feels original here to a lot of people that aren't familiar with the Insider magazines, yeah, it's a pretty piece of art. I like that the Razor Crest is in the back. That's cool. Because that's an undertaking, right? To try to do a piece of technology in a cover. I think it says you have to be a different level of artist. You have to be able to do something biological as well as something technological. That's not easy to do, but it's a very good cover. But I don't think the limitation's nice. If that's really the limitation, I don't know if they're burning the rest of the copies or what's going on with the other 2,200 copies. But
Yeah.
But either way, a really nice cover.
Definitely one that's on my list. I really like it. I this is the one that where I really love the sketch. I love the details, the shading, and then the color. It just enhances it. So I'm just like, yes, I'm cool with all of it. The dual suns on the color that makes just enough difference for me to like both covers. Yeah, it's gonna be super hard to get at SDCC because it's at Adi's booth. I think he's only carrying like 25 copies, maybe a day.
Ooh.
Maybe. So I think you get more of them from Trinity, but they're also selling it online, so they're splitting it. So it's gonna be super hard to get. If that's a limitation, and yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
And you're not finding this in no dollar bin in fucking 10 years. I guarantee your ass.
yeah, the art's awesome. Yeah, it's good. The cover 8 art. I love the cover 8 art. It's just the whole speculation of it is kind of weird.
Is this just a version of cover A? Is that all it is?
It is. Cover A.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is cover A.
It is.
But I do feel like this is reused art. I feel like I've seen this art before.
I probably have. Yeah,
I think it's that Insider that I just can't remember what the heck it is. I think that's what we're all thinking of.
No, I have all those early Insiders for Mandalorian. This is not in the Insider. It's it's something else, like some sort of advertisement.
I mean, you really think about it, it's one of the rarer Marvel exclusives.
Well,
because Marvel is it's a guarantee almost 3,000, 1,000, 3,015.
Assuming again though that you're not talking about where are the other copies, like the hat print 3,000, 1,000. That's doesn't matter who you are. I don't care if you're the Pope.
What's the price point on these books?
They haven't released it yet.
If they're selling them for $100 each, then I could see that. But
I don't know if it'll be worth $100, to be honest.
Me either. Not since it's just the cover A art.
I hope not.
I'm sorry, they're going for a lot more on eBay.
But are we talking sold, or are we just talking about people just asking?
No, sold.
Sold.
Sold over $200.
Yeah, easy. San Diego Comic-Con 2022.
Wow.
Mando.
Well, then I agree with Apollo here. Apollo Cruz is like, Flipper's gonna love this one then.
Yeah. Yep. 250. Or they're going for 250 or 275
for the set.
Yeah, the set. Somebody got the color for 129. Got 10 watchers on it. Yeah, $200 for the sketch. It's all over the place, but yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you guys think about this one right here? So this one is you can find at the Stan Sakai's booth over at San Diego Comic-Con. We have the Peach Momoko Space Usagi #1 and the Stan Sakai Space Usagi #1.
I might have to go pick this up. I'm a sucker for the.
Wait, which one though? Because the Peach has like 5 different versions.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like they're all foil too. There's like an orange foil, a red foil, green foil.
But it's bullshit because the foil is just the trade dress, right?
I know.
It's fucking lazy gimmick. I like more the Sakai. I know his art is not the greatest in the world, but I appreciate the effort and the homage in of Star Wars poster, right? And it's silly. It's just silly art, but it's cool. It just fills my heart with warmth.
That's why I collect Peanuts comics for the same reason. I mean,
yes,
they make me smile, man.
Peanuts.
I can't help it. And I can't believe, so not that I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I mean, this is what Peach should be doing. These are the kinds of books Peach should be working on. That cover's great for her. I mean, this is the right character, the right title.
But also, she's not being overly Peach as well.
Right. And she's letting the character dictate the art rather than letting the artist dictate the character.
No flowers?
Yeah, no flowers, no lemongrass.
Right?
She has an actual background.
Yeah. I mean, I think that we all forget about that. Even some of our favorites turn the character into their style rather than letting the character kind of guide their art a little bit. And I think that in this case, Peach let the character guide her art, and it shows it's a better cover for her.
Agree.
Yep. I like both. I will definitely be hitting up Stan's booth to pick them up for sure. And I like what K-pop had said. Like, yes, Stan is amazing. Like, he will talk to you, and he will definitely do a little like remark. Like, no questions asked.
Woo-hoo.
Really cool.
His line will be long as shit. Be prepared. He was at Heroes Con last time, not this one, but the one before that, like 3 years ago. Scotty Young had the longest line, and then Stan Sakai had the next longest line, and was like the whole day. Like, you might have to wait the whole day to see Stan. It's possible.
Yep.
So just be prepared. If you're going and this is the person you want to meet, it could be a long haul. So
get there early.
Yep.
And then we also have one of Big Rob's favorites. We have Street Fighter here, swimsuit special, and these are connecting covers. You can find this at the Udon booth by Panzer. So Big Rob, come on, this is something that you've been asking for, right?
Let's see here. Of course, I like it. It's Street Fighter. I'm a fucking idiot, but like I always say, I'm tired of the same fucking characters over and over and over. I don't care if they got big boobs and a six-pack. It's. I want other characters for Street Fighter. I know it's a swimsuit special and it makes sense, but that's the only reason I wouldn't buy it, because I could buy this book 10 times over, different artists, but they'll be the same characters, same kind of style, same kind of posing. It's boring to me. So, but the actual art is fine. The line work, the coloring, the trade dressing, all that's great, but it's been done to death. The horse has been destroyed. It's disintegrated.
But Big Rob, you're getting other characters besides Chun-Li, even though she's in the background in Cammy, right?
Dude, there's a T-shirt with Chun-Li's like fully clothed. I want that T-shirt because it's like classy but not trashy Chun-Li, and that's to me. I'd rather have that T-shirt than this, boob parade of Street Fighter characters.
Did you just call it a boob parade?
Pretty much is what it is, dude.
It's exactly what it is.
All right, Mike, what do you got? What are your thoughts?
You know what my thoughts are. This is garbage. This is just money grab garbage. I mean, I think this insults Street Fighter fans. I think it insults the artistic nature of what one can do with these characters that are cool characters that shouldn't be depicted like this. And I'm not being prude in any way. You guys know me well. This is just the wrong place for this shit. I don't know. They're really, neither of them are really good either. The left one's a little better than the right one. I get there's sort of like this bondagey thing going on, like with her arm behind her back, and I think that's probably going to make some people like it more. And I don't know.
And by the way, the one in the middle, she is not female. The one on the right, the one with the pink hair. Yeah, she is.
That's a male.
Over. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, that is interesting. Okay, look at you dropping that Street Fighter knowledge. All right, Jeff.
No.
Okay, look at that. Short and simple.
Just no.
Okay. What about this one here? So this is newly in, hot off the presses, from Boom Studios. We have Grimm #1 by Veronica Fish. Again, I don't know what the LE is. It just was announced. Mike, what are your thoughts?
Interesting. This is kind of cool. This feels like a Sandman-y kind of cover to me,
Mhm.
which is cool. I don't know. There's some like Frank Avila in there. There's some, I don't know. It's a nice mixture. I love that border. That really is cool. That really stands out as being a unique thing to me. I've never seen a cover quite like this before. I like the color choices. Some really good matching of colors in different places to balance the cover out. I really like this. I don't think I would pay a premium for it, but I'll tell you, if this were one of the regular covers for an issue, I would make sure I got to my LCS early to make sure I got this variant. This is really cool. It doesn't feel like sort of exclusive level. I'm assuming that these will all cost more than cover price at SDCC. I assume they're all $15-20 a piece at least.
Yeah. This one's like $20, I believe.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And I get the model, I get the whole game. But so to me, is not really worth $20. But man, I really like the cover. It's really cool and different.
All
Yeah,
right.
it does
What
look
about
like Bartel. It does look like Bartel.
Yep. All right, Jeff.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, I kind of dig it. I kind of dig the feel with the border. Just like Doreen said, I was wondering if that's like a doorway, if it's like a tarot card kind of supposed to look like, if it's supposed to be like a banner kind of thing hanging. I don't know, but that's kind of cool. I like it. Never heard of her, but this is good.
Okay, Big Rob.
So I'm pulling out a few books that I had in hand. It really reminds me of these wind covers from. Let's see,
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it reminds me the whole border
like the
thing.
border. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I love these covers, because it's just the almost like a tarot card, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what it reminds me of when I saw this
Yeah, those
cover.
are dope.
Yeah, these are beautiful Win covers. It's issues 6 through 10 of the first run for Win. To me, what sells me is the border. The border is excellent. It's one of the it's really creative. I appreciate it. Almost kind of day to death kind of vibe to it. The actual character design, I'm not a big fan of. It's okay. It's kind of boring, to be honest, but it's cool. It fills in the center, I guess. I would buy it just for the border. Honestly, it's brilliant. Store exclusive. What this is? What?
Boom Studios.
But what's the actual book?
Grimm.
Grimm. Okay. That's just kind of a sigh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that book. So, but the border is brilliant. Perfect.
Okay. And also from Boom Studios, we have these Jungin Yoon covers for House of Slaughter and Something is Killing the Children. And these, again, can be found at the Boom Studios booth. All right, I know this is like the first time you guys are looking at it. You can buy them individually. They don't come in a set, so you're going to have to pay for those extras, which I guess could be kind of good. I don't know what the LE is, but here you go. They have like a bunch of also some other Something's Killing the Children books as well. So, Mike, what are your first impressions?
I like some of them and not others. The top row is cool. The bottom row does nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the old dragon having his cover because he doesn't have very many covers. He's got one of those Frisson face covers, and that's the only thing I can think of where he's on the cover. And so this is nice to get a little bit of a better cover for him. And then I can't remember their names, the leaders of the black masks and the white masks. Those are both good covers for those characters. Yeah, again, though, like these don't feel like $20 covers to me. This feels like white noise, like this kind of, I don't know. We've said it before. It's really tough to make something is killing the children cover of any kind stand out now. There's been so freaking many of them. It's got to be something really special, and just character covers just aren't doing it for me. It's got to be something else over the top. So they're okay. The top row is pretty good. The bottom row does nothing for me. Maybe it's the characters. Maybe it's not Yoon, but
Okay.
meh. These are meh to me.
All right. What about you, Big Rob?
It's generic modern art for comic books. It's like it does nothing.
Okay. And Jeff.
I got my mic went dead.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it just shut me down. Sorry. No,
Go ahead, Rob.
no, it's trash.
I will agree with Mike. Definitely the top row is better than the bottom row. But they all kind of remind me of like a postcard or like a flyer. They don't really scream out cover to me. So yeah, I would, I don't know. I would pass probably, but I would definitely need to see the top row up front, like in front of me, like just to see if the art is any better just up close. But yeah, I would pass just from looking at this right now.
It's so generic.
It is generic. That's why I says like it's like a postcard, like a playing card, just kind of plain.
Okay. All right. And then last but certainly not least, we have Kanto #1. And this is, you can find it at the KRS Comics booth at Comic-Con by Alex Cormack. Again, I don't know what the LE is, but Mike, what are your thoughts on this one?
A cool concept. I guess it's supposed to be a Magic card, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to hit the nostalgic button for a lot of people, which is oddly something that hasn't been homaged that I can think of, not on a comic anyway. So that's cool. The art in the center panel itself is actually really cool. It fits. It's like the right kind of art for a Magic card or like a collectible card playing game. So the concept is cool. For the right crowd, this will probably do really well. This isn't for me. I want more art on my art and less junk on my art.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see this doing really, really well.
Okay. Big Rob?
I feel you, Mike, on that. I get it, but what gets me is the homage, and that's how the cards are designed. That's the design. Yeah, that's the design of the cards. So
Agreed.
on that point itself, it's a buy for me because it hits that point of nostalgia. I like it, and I'll definitely try and look for one so you can pick it up at KRS's booth. It's not gonna be hard, but yeah, I'll try. And it's only this one and the Star Wars one is the only ones I really liked for the Kanto one.
Okay. And Jeff?
Yeah, ditto. I actually made Alonzo put this on here. I really wanted it on here. Just because I used to play Magic, I used to collect Magic when it first came out. I was in like the beta cards when they came out, so I was like, that was my thing. And I just like the homage. I like Mike said, I rarely see anything like this, like a playing card version of it.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there might be one in like the whole history that I've ever seen. So that's anything close to this. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab this if I can. It's definitely on my hunt list. So hopefully I can grab a couple.
For sure. It's gonna be a hot item.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for our. Oh,
we
go ahead.
Survived.
Yes,
he said woohoo.
I know.
No, I didn't say woohoo. I was surprised. I can't believe we're only at an hour and a half and we got through 3 sections tonight.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We had an extra guest for half of the show on top of it.
Small miracles.
All right, Mike.
Okay.
Right on us.
Cover Fire. Pretty good week this week for covers. Cover Fire is a weekly article on CBSI that I write that is all of the covers basically that we don't cover here. So no incentives, no store exclusives. It's just A and B regularly priced covers that I think are beautiful, ranked in a couple of different categories. And I love doing this article. It's really fun for me. It's just one of the many tools over at CBSI for your Wednesday Warrior hunt at your LCS, along with the Wednesday one and new comic book day drops and the Indie Spotlight, among others. So go check out CBSI for lots and lots of free content, especially for your Tuesday, Wednesday hunt. Cover Tunes is on still a little bit of a hiatus because of my newborn, but it will be coming back new and refreshed very, very soon. I was going to hit it back this week, and I just got sidetracked and couldn't get to it. So it will be back at the end of the summer, and then hopefully we can do 200 more issues.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that.
So.
Yep. Great reads as always, Mike. Definitely look forward to it. I can't wait to see what you come up with and which one's going to be your pick of the week.
Thanks. It might surprise you this week.
Oh man. All right. And as you guys know, Team Nerd Herd is going to be in San Diego. So we're not going to have any of our regularly scheduled shows. So no Mondo Mail Call, Fanime Talk,
no Toy Box.
Toy Box, as well as movies and shows. But we will be back next week for Cover Lovers. So, and we might have some things to maybe give away. So you guys definitely want to tune in, because we will definitely have some of these hot covers or books that you can only get at San Diego Comic-Con. And guys, just don't forget too that you can save 10% over at Bird City Comics by entering TNH10. Again, by entering TNH10 at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. All right, guys. So again, I thank you so much for your time. The chat, thanks for sticking with us through all of this. It's not a 2-hour marathon this time, so thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I'm going to see most of you guys in Comic-Con in San Diego. I know, Mike.
One day, Mike.
Hang out.
One day, Mike.
Just on the wrong coast, can I say?
One day, just come.
I will. I need to do it.
Weather's nicer over here, anyways.
That's very true. Weather sucks here right now.
I used to live on the East Coast. I know.
200% humidity. I know that's not fair. Trust me, I'm smarter than that. But yeah, it's bad here. It's like walking through soup. My friend who lives in Nashville says it's like walking into a mouth.
Oh my God.
Oh, very hot dragon breath mouth.
Oh, God, it's awful. It's like a swamp.
Yeah, as soon as you walk outside, I guarantee just beads of sweat just start.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like every day for the summer.
I used to live in Atlanta.
I don't miss it. I don't miss it whatsoever.
Ugh.
All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. And then with all of this being said, Jeff, please take us out.
Well, if you guys want to do it right, collect what you like, cover horse for life.
Woo.
Thank you.